Well, the U.S. military is warning troops that too many energy drinks can be dangerous, as new numbers show almost half of deployed service members are drinking at least one a day. A report finds the drinks can cause soldiers to fall asleep on the job. So let's bring in Dr. Devi, an associate professor of NYU School of Medicine. Thank you for being with us.
Oh, good to see you.
So this is from the Pentagon. They have an official science blog, and they posted on the blog a study that found that field soldiers are more likely to fall asleep on duty if they've been drinking these energy drinks. Why?
Well, there's a couple of reasons, and it's mostly related to the caffeine. So there's an issue with the effect of caffeine itself, and then also the effect of lack of caffeine if you're used to having it, right? So caffeine keeps you awake and alert. It actually helps with your memory. But if you have too much of it, then what happens is your body becomes more dependent on it. So when you don't have it, or right before you're about to have that next hit of caffeine, I guess, then it starts to wear off and you might feel more sleepy, less alert, more sluggish. Then you also have long-term effects of caffeine where it interferes with your sleep architecture. Now remember, when you sleep and you get that rest, that's how you actually develop your memory and your attention span for the next day. So if you're not able to sleep properly, then you can have problems after that as well. And caffeine has other effects. I mean, there are positive things to it, but it can also affect, anxiety. It can cause acid reflux. It can cause other issues with your blood pressure and jitteriness, which can also affect not just your sleep, but affect you as you're awake as well.
And from what I understand, the energy drinks have a mixture of caffeine and also some sugars, so they really give you like an energy rush, and then when your body comes down from that rush, it crashes?
Both of those things. And then there's also long-term effects as well, right? If you have that much sugar, so in terms of some of the energy drinks, they have about 27 grams of sugar. So for men, this is almost, even one drink, it almost reaches your maximum allowance for the day. For women, it's more than that. And a lot of these service members were having more than one energy drink per day. Plus you add also the regular coffee or tea that they're having, the soda, so all the caffeine and sugar that's coming from those things as well. And even if you take energy drinks that have artificial sugars or diet drinks, for example, even those things can cause you to change how your metabolism works, how your body responds to that sugar, and how you store fat. So there can be short and long-term effects to this as well.
So one of the energy drink companies, Ripid, has a very close association with the military. They're very supportive of military causes, and they supply some of their drink to the soldiers, and they say they've tested it and found it to be safe. But that was before this study. Has anything come out, anyone responded from the energy drink industry?
Well, not so far that I've heard, at least not from Ripid. But at the same time, caffeine and some of these things do help with memory and attention, right? So it's one of those mixed effects where if you have a little, maybe it can help you. But then if you become more dependent or if you get withdrawn from that, then you have other issues. Now, another factor that's not directly related to the energy drink, but which the military is concerned about, is the use of energy drinks plus alcohol. So the issue is that, alcohol has dangerous effects. And if you drink enough, it's a depressant, so it puts people to sleep. So if you're a sleepy drunk and you fall asleep, well, then that's the end of the drinking right there, right? But if you're awake and you're really amped up and you're drinking a lot of alcohol, you might continue to drink a lot more, and then you can have all kinds of dangerous effects from that. I mean, people can die just from binge drinking, and plus there's a lot more assaults, motor vehicle accidents, all kinds of things can happen when people are very drunk.
All right. Well, interesting stuff. Dr. Devi, thanks as always.
Oh, thank you.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.